Hi friends, Simit here from InformedTrades.com. Today is Friday, June 13th, 2014. Time for our daily Forex chart review. Basically, in these sessions each day, I share the trades I'm placing, adjustments to existing positions that I have on in the markets, all as a part of helping traders learn. You can sort of learn from my successes, learn from my mistakes. My style of trading, price action swing trading in the Forex market. We have a lot of information on that on InformedTrades.com. Check it out if the information I'm presenting is unfamiliar to you. I'll be going through things pretty quickly, but we have structured video lessons over on Informed Trades as well as a whole discussion forum. Check it out, share your knowledge, ask questions, set up a practice trading account. We can all learn together. Let's get started with a look at the charts. On the screen right now, these charts are from TradingView.com. I really like their charts. They're free. On the screen right now is a chart of palladium, which recently made 3.5-year highs. But it made that right after, or right before, excuse me. It had this huge down day, and now we have 2 down days in a row. Now we're at the 50 simple moving average. The fact that we're at the 50 simple moving average, and this actually could be a support level here, I might be inclined to draw a support level there. Somewhere around here, we have this here. It was resistance before. It's sort of acting like support around here as well. We're at the 50 simple moving average now, so the market might be ready to reverse here, or at least take a pause. However, on the run up, what I found really interesting is we have novice gap here, novice gap here, novice gap here. 3 novice gaps while the market is running away. That was our clue that this isn't going to that we're having a big reversal soon. So I thought that was interesting. Just palladium. I'm not in that trade. Another chart I thought was interesting that I wanted to highlight was crude oil. So there's been some news in Iraq that has sent the price of oil up. It's going to affect the oil supply lines, is my understanding. I'm not too familiar with the news story, but that was sort of, I briefly skimmed it, and that was the impression that I got. Technically, we are above this key resistance level 104.75. So what's the next key level? It might be up here, right? That's my hunch, at least, 110.08. It might even go higher. I might actually even say, if I were to put a profit target, I'd probably go here, 110.60. That's sort of how I see this. This interesting breakout here on oil. Okay. Again, I'm not in that trade either. Just observing charts here. Gold is a trade I am in, although I wouldn't really call it a trade. I'm in this for it's a longer term position I have. I'm continuing to accumulate gold on a monthly basis. I'm pretty fond of accumulating it in this range between 1180 and 1280. I expect gold to set new all-time highs, to go above the highs of 1920 or so that we saw in 2011, September of 2011. Okay, so here we are. We've now another big up day out of gold yesterday, so that puts us at I think we've had now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 out of the 7 past days have been up days. So gold's been on a little bit of a run here. 1280 is going to be the big test, which we're coming up on. We're pretty close to now. This could be a big resistance level that draws a lot of bears in. So let's see if that happens. My expectation is that it will occur. However, I'm in this for the long term, and I'm definitely buying at these levels between 1180 and 1280. If we close below 1180, like I mentioned before, I'd be a little concerned that that the bearishness may be stronger, and I'd be tempted to reevaluate my overall thesis. Okay, so that's let me just pull up my trades here. Okay, so that is gold. Let's go to pound dollar. Well, let's go to first Kiwi dollar. And this trade, or Kiwi yen, excuse me, I had shorted Kiwi yen right here, right at 87.06. And then the Bank of New Zealand raised rates by 25 basis points, 0.25%. And that's when we got this huge up day in the Kiwi. However, I mean, now we have a doji pattern really on today's candle. So we'll see if this is actually reversing the trend or if it's just declining more. Any event, I'm not really trading this. I don't want to go short Kiwi yen from here. I'm not seeing that opportunity, so I got stopped out on this one yesterday. I'm going to remove this from my watch list. Wait till the setup gets a little clearer before trying to re-enter anything on that. Aussie dollar. Okay, now this trade worked out really well for me. It basically, so yesterday, oh, well, yeah, yesterday, this did hit my target profit yesterday. Um, so that is really nice. Yesterday was a really good day for my trading account. This hit my target profit, and that's sort of where we're at. um, yeah, nothing really new here. It was a good trade. Very little pain here. As soon as I entered, went up, hit my target profit. We're now at this level was set because of resistance level we're at here in April of 2010, and it was also established in November of 2013. And we have a big up day. So this is a really nice trade in the sense that as soon as it didn't go much further beyond my target profit before reversing. I carried a full position to this. I didn't take half off at any point. So that's a nice trade for me. Next up is pound dollar. Yesterday was overall a very good day. Good day for my account because pound dollar. So Bank of England, Mark Carney, who's the head of the Bank of England, he made an announcement that the Bank of England may raise rates sooner than they expected. So that's where we get this big green candle. As soon as that announcement was made, rates or the pound soared. And we were rallying a little today. This again, it hit my target profit, which is resistance, going back to early May. And now let's see. I mean, I'm out of this trade now. I carried a full position into this trade as well, so that's nice. But that's about it. It looks like it might be reversing very early signs if we look at an hourly chart. We can see as soon as it just barely peaked past my target profit, and that's just comforting as a as a trader. In actuality, I shouldn't actually care if it goes a lot beyond my target profit. You're not trying to be perfect with your timing of trades, although it is nice when you do it pretty accurately. But in general, the main thing to concern yourself with, from my perspective, is risk-reward rate and your win rate. If those two metrics are right, the degree to which the price goes beyond your target profit or stop loss is not that important. It might be important in the sense of if you're evaluating your analysis, right? So you want to make sure you want to constantly be looking for ways in which you can improve your trading. But getting that actually perfect is less important than understanding your risk and getting that right, and your win rate. If you focus on those two metrics, I think that's a much better use of your time. But this trade has been did work out very well for me, pound dollar. I am now out of that trade. Okay, but I have dollar Canada on, and let's go to dollar Canada first. There's actually one trade that is not on my watch list, but I'm about to add it. So dollar Canada, it's been declining. I entered here. So far, so good on this. I haven't moved my stop to break even, and hopefully I get a chance to do that today. I might do that anyway because we're getting very close to it yesterday. And if we start to reverse, I'll definitely want to de-risk this trade. So I probably will move my stop to break even very soon, possibly before the end of today's trading day. But so far, so good on this. Let's see if we can really get past 108.48. There's a minor support level there, going back to here, April of 2014, and it was also established a little bit here in May of 2014. So let's see if we can close below that. That'll be key to reaching the target profit 0703. I think if we can get past that, then we're entering a bit of a no support zone. Where there isn't much, there's just some big candles here, so the price can move kind of quickly down to 0703. Now, also, I did end up getting filled on pound Canada, and it slipped my mind that I even had this order pending. I put it on a few days ago, back here, June 5th, and then the market sort of went without me. But then on the big news from the British pound yesterday, it rallied, it ended up filling. So my order is filled here. Overall, I do like this. The moving averages, there are some issues with trading view in the morning, so you don't see the moving averages. But if you did, you'd see the moving averages are right around here. They're sloped downwards, so I think we have clear signs of a downtrend. Lower high here. This high is lower than this high. This high is lower. And we're also, if we go from this high down to here, we're right in that zone of a 50 to 61 point Fibonacci retracement. So we have all the same signs that led me to enter a position here. The stop is not, my stop's up here, so the position is a little out of the money at the moment. And let me actually add my break-even point, which is going to be right here. And actually make that a little thicker and dashed. Okay, that is the point at which I will move. If price can close at or below 82.32, I'll move my stop from here to break even. I will de-risk the trade. That's about it. Let's actually take a look at the hourly chart. See what it's like on the short term. So this is what I find a little reassuring, because hopefully to me this is signaling that bears are stepping in the highs here. We don't want to see. I don't want to see the market go past these highs here. But overall, I'm pretty comfortable. I think Carney's news, technically, the way it seems to me is it gave a big rally in pound dollar, which worked out great for me. But now it's running into some resistance, slowing down a bit, which might work out really well for my pound Canada short. That's about it for my trades. I'm finally in the money for the year, which is really comforting. You know, it's you want to focus more on trading well rather than your actual profit loss. If you trade well, your profits will come. But it is nice, of course, to have that validation, to have profits, to be in the money for the year. Now I just need to continue that and make progress. That's about it for my take. Best of luck in your trading, and we will see you next week. Take care.